Hello, everybody. Welcome to Level Up Academy podcast. This is your host, Dr. Leland. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching us and enjoying our time together. Today, we have Professor Rao, all the way from India, and we are graced by his presence. He is an amazing author, a person in his community who loves helping individuals about soft skills and elevating our soft skills within work. And it's super important that you know the difference between soft skills and hard skills. And we're going to have a little quiz today. We're both professors. So we're going to have a little bit of a lecture, a little bit of a conversation, and really learn what it's all about. What is the meaning of soft skills versus hard skills? And we'll see where the conversation is going to be going. So let's go ahead and tell you some exciting news. And I apologize, I've been sick for the last 2 to 3 days. And I always show up for my people. And so this weekend was amazing, right? You guys know, look at this. We went to Barnes and Nobles, the very first anthology that I belong. I have about 9 books now, and we went to a major US book retailer store called Barnes and Nobles, right? And Barnes and Nobles is hard to get into, and there's so many technicalities on publishing your book. I love self-publishing, don't get me wrong. You can go to Amazon, but local stores, local people here that sells books do not respect your book if you're in Amazon only. They basically will snub you and won't let you put your books in their stores until you hit either different type of publishing company or you hit in the major reseller. So this anthology with 27 different co-authors are now able to do book signing in their local Barnes and Nobles here in the USA. And thank you so much. This pictures actually was taken just for Jacqueline's friends. We had little time to, we were just busy talking to people in line, buying our books in the bookstore. But these are Jacqueline's friends. And of course, our co authors. You look in the right side is Susanna, myself, Kinga's behind me, Jacqueline is in the red, Harsha, and of course, Danielle. And we love everybody who were able to get in. I actually wanted to share. Let's see if I can do this. Let's see here. I'm going to share a video, and this video was created by my friend Angelica Corral. So I'm going to share it to you guys right now. See if I can take this out. And it's only 42 seconds, but this was really amazing. I'm so excited. I'm here with my homegirl, my buddy. Book signing today at Barnes & Noble. Escondido, California, 810 West Valley Parkway. That was so amazing. I love my crew. There were only 6 of us, but literally the light, it just goes off. It was so fun having them being with us. And also, people were flying from Texas, Oregon, and of course, Sacramento. Jacqueline and Harsha are local. Dan Roth came in, which was really cool. So I truly love that moment that we saw our co authors. It's amazing. We're doing another anthology soon. I'm going to share with you a screen on the book cover that I've created. I usually create my own book cover. I'm also going to share something with you guys. This was a video. I I basically we're in San Diego, so my sisters from Oregon and Sacktown actually don't really see the ocean. Unfortunately, we went really early and the sun wasn't out, but I was driving the boat so I could take them to the bay. And so this was at the bay in Oceanside and at the pier. And I love this moment because all my sisters were here. It's her birthday, Danielle. And this was a great moment for us. It was her birthday. We celebrated it. And I love those moments. So, one more that I wanted to share, and this is going to be the book cover. Our book, Author's Call, is actually going to start now. I've been sick, so I haven't put it out yet. So, I'm going to do an author's call for a month of July, the entire month of July. And if you want to get into this book, it's an anthology again, and the theme is actually Rebel with a Cause. Our first book, that anthology that you saw for Beyond Boundaries, is #1 international bestseller. The second book that we have, which is Moving Beyond Boxes, this is also a #1 international bestseller. And so we're going to see, not promise, but we're going to see if we can get this third book published by Susanna and I to be another international bestseller as well. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to share the screen of what the cover looks like. Okay. And this is going to be our book cover for the next book. It's called Rebel with a Cause, meaning it really depends on what you're thinking or what you're doing in your life. Right now, think in your life, reflect. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing to fight for whatever you're trying to do with your business? Right? I'm fighting for education. Basically, I'm an educator. I've been a dean at multiple universities, 3 different universities, online and on ground. And there's so many red tape. There's so many bureaucratic things that you have to do in order for you to run a school. But at the end of the day, the end goal is for your students, right, to be knowledgeable on things that they should know, specifically on the theme, meaning if you're going to be in business, if you're going to be in medical field, if you're going to be in IT, right? Those are your specific areas of expertise that you're interested in. But in reality, some of these classes that you're taking literally for hard skills. You're not taught soft skills. And I love this conversation with Professor Rao. This book, Rebel with a Cause, is something in you that you're creating your business, or you're creating a group, you're creating a community to stand for, right? To be a different type of creation that you have ever seen before. Most books are going to cost thousands of dollars to publish, right? Most anthologies out there will cost you money, or some don't even edit and they promise you the world, but nothing happens. We actually take all of our experiences that we have done books with and partner with and collaborated, and take all the negative experiences that we have, and we're turning into a positive experience for our authors. When you have a cause that you're living, why are you living today? What are you doing for your business? What are you doing for your community? Rebel with a Cause is that type of anthology. We're going to talk about being a rebel. Being a rebel sometimes is a really bad thing. We call it in the Philippines, rebelde, right? You're like bad because you're a rebel. This book is twisting that, and we're flipping the script. Being a rebel in our book means you're standing for a good cause. You're standing for what is right and what you believe in. Professor Rao is standing for elevating everybody on their soft skills, right? And I'm going to teach you, if you guys don't know what soft skills and hard skills are, but let's talk about soft skills. Soft skills are interpersonal skills, your ability to communicate with people, social skills, right? Some people are awkward in conversation. Some people don't feel comfortable initiating the conversation. But once they get going in the conversations, they're fine. That is called social skills. People skills. Not everybody has excellent people skills. Just because you can speak and you can write doesn't mean you have the right people skills. When you come on too strong, because that is the culture that you come in, You're actually putting off other people. Slow down, take a deep breath. Your core skills, that goes in with your moral and ethical codes. Essential skills. What are essential skills? Your ability to cope, right? Your ability to thrive, your ability to smile, your ability to take negative things in your life and make it positive. We're going to talk about that with Professor Rao today. These are non technical skills. These are soft skills, and they're called soft skills because they're not something you can learn a, B, C, D, two times two, nothing to that matter. It's behavioral. That's why it's called soft skills. It's not something tangible, it's something you can see and feel. If someone was being fake to you, you can tell. That is a soft skills. You should be proud if you have one, right? Human skills, personal skills, behavior, how you behave towards others, how you treat other people, that is soft skills. Hard skills is very technical. Python, right? If you learn how to do prompts in ChatGPT, AI chatbots, right? All of those certifications in my classes for cybersecurity, those are hard skills. Soft skills is all about human skills, and we need more soft skills today more than ever. But this is the book cover. I'm so proud. But the reason that you see different types of people in an Asian with a book, because that's what I'm doing. I'm creating impact and legacy for the future generations to learn from us how to do better, how to be better humans, how to treat other people, right? So, this is why you have different kinds of people who work, but in their own realm, in their own space, they are rebel with a cause. I love that. So, we have 60 comments already coming in. We have almost 300 people already coming in. I appreciate you guys so much. I apologize. I'm literally off my rocker right now for even having a live, and I have a fever, but whatever. Makeup covers everything, right? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and start and bring up Professor Rao. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? I'm going to bring in Professor Rao. But first, I gotta find my drum roll. Where is my drum roll? I don't think I have my drum roll anymore in here. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah. Hi, Professor Rao. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity, and thank you for inviting me.
Yes, definitely. It's been a long months. I know you have been super patient. I have so many people lugging in, and I'm like, I will get you. I promise. I love your story and I love what you're doing. And that's what we're all about at Level Up Academy is sharing stories, right? And let me go ahead and start by telling your story right now. And actually, let's start with this first question, Professor Rao. Think back 20 years ago and find within your timeline some of the significant changes in your life that got you here where you are today.
Thank you. See, let me share with you my challenge. I'm a survivor of brain stroke in the year 2021. I survived because of my positive psychology and because the power of subconscious mind. And I was born in a toxic family and grew up in a toxic environment. My life is full of struggles and sufferings, and I'm a late bloomer with ADHD, dyslexic, OCD, and lots of challenges I am having. And despite all the challenges, I rose from the ashes like a phoenix. So lots of challenges, and I still belong to a lower middle class family with financial challenges, mental challenges, and financial challenges. So life is full of struggles and sufferings, and I have authored 53 books, including the award-winning book titled "See the Light in You," for which the Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. This is the book, you can see it. The Nobel laureate, His Holiness Dalai Lama, has written a foreword. I have 53 books, and I can't talk about 53 books, but I would like to share some of the book. This book about gender equality, This book about inclusiveness and advocate gender equality globally. And this book I have dedicated to Maya Angelou, Rosa Parks, uh, uh, Winfrey. So this book is dedicated to them, and this is the book which we are going to talk about. Is about soft skill. This is the latest book. Okay, and more than that, this is one more book which has come only 1 week back. This is the 53rd book. I'm yet to get the Amazon link for this. Okay, so lots of challenges in my life, and people have betrayed me, and I was backstabbed by my father-in-law and brother-in-law, and lots of challenges. And at the age of 18, I joined Indian Air Force. I'm an Indian Air Force veteran, and I was not blessed with a regular education. And military life is very challenging. I would get up around the morning, around 4 o'clock or somewhere. Then night 10 o'clock I sleep. So this is the kind of life I led in military, and military life is very challenging. And when I was I was born in a toxic family, and fortunately, I joined Indian Air Force, and I developed a positive attitude, and I became a healthy citizen. And then I acquired a couple of qualifications. I acquired 7 qualifications, everything through private educations. They include DME, BSc, MEA, MBA, PGDCLL, PGDBM, and my PhD in soft skills in the year 2011. Uh, so this is brief about overview of my life, and this is the book we are going to talk about. This is about soft skills. This book is one of the books. In fact, I have published 10 books on soft skills, because I earned my PhD in soft skills in the 2011. Then I have written a couple of books on soft skills, and PhD in soft skills. So the thesis was about soft skills. People usually leave it and go somewhere else, but I continued my journey into soft skills, and I researched, and I am known as father of soft leadership globally. And this is a brief view about overview about my leadership journey. So you may
You're
ask
so
me any other
humble
questions if
because
you have.
here's the thing, what he's not telling you guys is he writes for entrepreneurs. Professor Rao,
Ah,
you
yeah,
forgot to
yeah.
mention that. He writes for
See,
entrepreneurs, guys.
yes, I am a regular contributor for Entrepreneur magazine. Not only one, I have so many contributions. I published 300 research papers globally. 53 books I have published. I don't like to exhibit everything, all those things. But as you
I
said, I'm very
love
humble.
it.
I'm very humble.
No, you are, but here's the thing. It's good because I'm the one who will elevate and amplify that. The reason I'm even
Yeah.
loving it is because if you think about your life, right? You went into the military, you got COVID, and now you have physical challenges, right? You have financial troubles, yet you half of yourself is not even you're not even able to type sometimes, but you're able to continue your work to help people to learn about soft skills. Like there is no better way to show your community your commitment to serve,
Yeah.
to educate people on how and why soft skills is so important. So I want to take that time to say thank you, Professor Rao, for your commitment to excellence, for your commitment to help educate the future generations and the current generations of why soft skills is so important, right? I want to take that moment. Now, I do want to ask you these questions because you are the godfather of soft skills, right? Globally and internationally. In what
Yeah.
ways does adaptability as a soft skill help leaders navigate and manage change within an organization?
See, adaptability is the key. See, if you see globally, people, uh, some of the leaders globally, CEOs, one of the qualities they have is adaptability, the ability to adapt to a different environment, different cultures, all those things. So this is one of the areas which is required, which is one of the soft skills. There is a list of soft skills, and let me briefly about soft skills. People talk about soft skills in a different sense, but I researched about soft skills for 4 years. People think soft skills means people are very soft. It's not in that way. Soft skills are all about your personality, attitude, and behavior. That is the basic definition of soft skills. So you should know how to, as you said some time back about soft skills. You have to be very pleasant, peaceful, and you must know how to get along with people, like emotional intelligence, creativity, curiosity. So all these things come under soft skills, and in fact, soft skills are required for everyone, from lower position to CEOs. Some of the leaders, they have been fired because they don't have soft skills. They are very strong technically in every way, but they don't know how to communicate effectively. So communication is one of the factors about soft skills, and adaptability is the thing which is very much required, because if you look at some of the Indian CEOs like Sundar Pichai, and if you that's Google, and if you talk about the Satya Nadella, Microsoft, Santanu, that is Adobe. So these all people, they succeeded because they are from India, but they went to United States and various other countries. They survived because they have the ability to get along with others, and they know how to adapt with the different environments. And added to that, the advantages, one of the advantages Indians have is that uh, they, they know how to communicate in English language. This, although the accent is different, because Indian accent is different, American accent is different, British accent is different. Accent is different from country to country. But despite all the limitations, but still people are excelling because of the ability, and because of that, because of their ability to adapt to the environment. So adaptability is one of the parameters and key thing to succeed for all leaders, whether they are at the lower level, middle level, at the C level and C-suite level, and even for CEOs.
I love that. Now, I love that book that you showed about women leaders globally. What are
Yeah.
some of the soft skills that you research that women has that that we do better than men in terms of soft skills? I know I'm rocking the
Okay.
world here.
Yeah, you are
I'm a
shaking
rebel
the world.
today.
You are shaking the world with
That's
your
right. I'm a rebel today,
provocating
Professor Rao.
yeah, you are a rebel with a cause. You said
That's
rightly
right.
said.
That's right.
A rebel for a cause. Even I'm a rebel by cause, because of the military background and whatever it is. Okay. Now we are going to talk about one of the books about strategies to build women leaders globally. This book I have dedicated to Rosa Parks, Maya Angelou, and Oprah Winfrey. This is about gender equality. And former Vice President of India, Dr. Mr. M. Venkaiah Naidu, has written a foreword for this book. It's a very one of the best books. Most of the books, have been written by top people like Dalai Lama, that Nobel laureate, the Vice President of India, Venkaiah Naidu. Like this, all great people have written for my books, because I work very hard to connect with the people, and keep moving. That's how I do it. Now, coming to this woman leadership, uh, men men are aggressive by nature, biologically, but women are very cool headed, and they know how to think through and moving forward. Sometimes it is said that women are smarter than men. Of course, men may not appreciate what I said. Usually, I have seen that women are leading better, but there is there is a there is no at the C-suite level, women are not allowed to raise to the top because of the glass ceiling. So they
Yep.
are not allowed to reach the top. This is the challenge women have got. But despite all the limitations, women are moving forward. It takes some years of time for the women to come up to that level. So what I would like to share is that a bird cannot fly with one wing. A bird need to have two wings to move. That means both women and men have to work together. I mean, if a bird can't fly because of one wing, so bird can only fly with two wings. Two wings means men and women. They both have to work together. They have to collaborate so that the society can move forward, and they can lead a very peaceful life, and they can lead to it can lead to prosperity. So I advocate gender equality, and I have signed up for hashtag he for she, and I have written a book about this women leadership, and also I published research papers on women leadership also, because I'm basically a researcher. Of course, I do a lot of things, but one of the areas is about researching, writing, editing, and so many things I do.
I do have a
So what?
question.
Yeah,
Why that book was dedicated to Maya Angelou and Oprah Winfrey?
Maya Angelou, Oprah Winfrey, Roja Parks, three people. I have dedicated to three women leaders because I admire them. Rosa Parks, she was a woman with a rebel. Again, to get into your language, she was a
I'm getting to
she
your
was a
head. Uh-huh.
Rosa Parks refused to vacate the seat which was given. Then it led to some chain of activities, and then Martin Luther King Jr. He led the movement, and finally, men, this racial segregation has been abolished, and all are treated equally. But still, there is a glass ceiling that is hidden. We need to break that ceiling. So this is what I'm
I love
saying.
that. Yeah,
Uh,
my research and my dissertation, and I continue right now, is the difference between executive women um, and men in terms of our pay equality on pay. And it's gonna say
yeah,
it says right now it takes about 132 years to have
yeah.
equal pay versus men and women, and that's a long time. 132, I'm dead, my kids will be dead. Like, so we need to keep fighting. We need to keep fighting for that equality. We're rebel with a cause right now, right? And
Yeah.
Russ says Professor Rao is a good friend, so hi Russ. There's about 1,200 people watching us right now. Professor Rao, say hi. There's about 1,200 people live watching us, 12:26 right now on my YouTube channel.
So
So,
Rush is my friend. Rush.
I yeah, Russ is a good friend. Russ is so funny. Women are better than men at most things. Oh, I hope I'm sure his wife is watching.
They all joined. Very good, very good. He's my friend. I think most of the people are known to me. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, amazing,
we've been
amazing.
talking here, and I've been putting them up in here. But there's about 1,200 people watching us live right now in our
Let
discussion.
me get back to you. Rush is my best friend, and he
Yep.
keeps talking to me through WhatsApp once in a week. And he interviewed me 3 or 4 times.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Rush. So
Now,
I have got great connections. Lucky,
yeah, Russ is
fortunately,
amazing. I love Russ. We
uh,
love Russ. So that's for
yeah,
sure. That's for sure.
we all
We
love
love
Rush.
Russ.
Uh,
Yeah, we love Hounds of Business too. right? Why is
Yeah,
emotional
even
intelligence?
Rush only connected you and me.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Rush
true.
only connected you and me. We are
Right.
connected because of Rush. Thank
That's
you.
right.
Credit goes to Rush.
That's right. Yeah, I am a person that's hard to to get lately. But if you know my people, you enter my heart. That's for sure. Why is emotional intelligence important for leaders in resolving conflict and maintaining a positive workplace environment? There are times, Professor Rao, that you work for an organization where you don't like your manager, you don't like your coworker, but you still have to work, right? So you got to kick in and do your emotional intelligence. So why is it important for any leaders or any workers really so that you don't go in with conflict right away?
Thank you. Thank you for asking this relevant question. This emotional intelligence is one of the ingredients of soft skills, and emotional intelligence has been popularized by my friend. I think in 1995, Daniel Goleman has written a book in 1995, and that became very powerful and popular globally. It's one of the best-selling books in the world. So this is about Daniel Goleman's book, Emotional Intelligence. So he made it popular, and emotional intelligence means the ability to get along with the people, manage the emotions. Like it's a kind of self-awareness about oneself. We should know about ourselves. We must know how to manage emotions, and we must know how to lead the emotions. We must create compatibility with the stakeholders. When we do so, what happens? We can minimize conflicts in the workplace. So we need to have empathy. Empathy is the ability to step into the shoes of others, right? So you must have empathy. When you have empathy, what happens? 50% of the problems are solved in this world. But unfortunately, people don't empathize. One. Second thing, ego is another challenge. People are egoistic. That's one more challenge. So like this, there are so many challenges. When you have when you don't have ego, what happens? You lead a very peaceful life. When you empathize with others, what happens? You will step into the shoes of others and look things from others' perspective. So in this way, what happens? The conflicts can be minimized. So emotional intelligence is one of the ingredients of soft skills, and it's very much required. And it is required irrespective of gender, irrespective of the age, whether they are top level, lower level. Unfortunately, what's happening? People are not getting along with others because due to lack of emotional intelligence, because people currently they are into screen means smartphones. They are they are uh, they are looking at the smartphones and engaging themselves only, but they are not interacting with others. So what we should do is we must encourage others to get along, so that they know how to get along with others. Then what happens? They can minimize the conflicts, and they can and also because of when you have too much of a screen, when you use too much of social media and screen, what happens? You will have mental illness challenges. So suicides are also rising. So lots of challenges are there. So we must encourage this emotional intelligence. Yeah.
Professor Rao, I think we need a book. You and I need to create a book on how to increase and solidify emotional intelligence using communication and empathy.
Hmm. Oh,
Hmm.
it's a
Think
great.
about
No.
it. Think about it.
No, no,
Okay,
no.
I'm like, think about it, right? Because
Yeah.
we're building a
Okay.
future. We're building a
You know,
future of what?
the,
People with no empathy.
sorry for interruption. You are giving me some triggers, valuable triggers, and which I call them as triggers. I have one document about triggers. What are the ideas I get? I jot down. Unfortunately, my right hand is paralyzed. My body was paralyzed. Gradually, I'm recovering, and I can't type with my right hand, and I can't eat my hand. So lots of challenges. Hopefully, once I can overcome this numbness and right hand challenges, then I'll be able to write books. No, I'm not able to write books. This is the challenge I'm having. Sorry for the interruption. Now we can
No,
move on to the next question. Yeah.
yeah, but
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. Like, how amazing are you that even though you have physical, and I mean physical challenges, you continue to serve your community. That's the people I want to hang out with. Ollie is good with his words. Ollie, my brother Ollie is from Belgium. He said
Oh, oh,
he
oh,
is
oh,
rousom.
oh.
I love
Only,
awesome.
yeah,
Professor Ra is
only
awesome. So he said he is
uh,
rousom.
he's from
Oh, I love that.
Belgium. He's from Belgium. Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's in Belgium right now, with
Okay,
us. Yeah,
okay. Mhm.
definitely. And let's talk about this question. How do teamwork and collaboration skills contribute to a leader's success in fostering a cohesive and productive team culture?
Mm. Yeah, teamwork is very much required. People have to work in team. So usually, when someone makes some achievements, leaders what they do, they give credit to the team. Leaders, what they do, they spread the fame during the time of success, and they take the blame when they fail. Okay, so leaders, they spread their fame through their teamwork, and we must emphasize teamwork, and we must always give credit to teamwork, because it's teamwork is one of the things which was highlighted by one of the seven habits. Stephen Covey talked about some seven habits, then eighth habit. So one of the habits is about synergy. That means you need to work in teams. Only when you can when you work in the team, what happens? You can be more productive. Usually, people say one plus one is two, but it's more than that. One plus one, maybe 11 also. That the strength of synergy, that the strength of teamwork. We must always uh, thank the team whenever we make achievements. And in case of any failure, we should take the blame. A leader has to take the blame in case of failure, and he has to spread the fame in case of success. So, so teamwork and team building is one of the aspects, and we need to cultivate. And also, I conducted some team activities a few years ago with some people, how to go about how to build a teamwork. Then I conducted activities, and then I used to give feedback. Even I served in the Indian Air Force military, so we work in team, right? Without team, we can't succeed. So one of the
Yeah.
aspects I learned in military is teamwork. Not only military, any area you have to have a team, and we should give credit to the leaders when they succeed something. In case if leaders fail, they have to take the blame. This is the
I love
rule.
that. Yeah. I think one thing that I noticed when I work with different teams, I work a lot with different teams. I put together a lot of different communities and I belong to different communities. Um, when there is lacking a purpose, right? That's the thing. When you have a team, a community, a project, whatever it is, when it lacks purpose, the very beginning, it's like, wow, yeah, hooray, we're doing something. And then when it lacks purpose and there is no teamwork, that means there's no synergy within the team, it dies down, right? And it takes only one or two people to kind of ruin the whole synergy sometimes. And so when your leader lacks the ability to focus on the project itself and the community, and people started to focus on themselves, like, what about me? What about what I need? What about what I want? When it comes to the I part, that's when I think for me, teamwork is no longer a teamwork. It's an I work. It's not a teamwork. I work,
Yeah, I
right?
work. I work.
Yeah, I work, not we work. So it doesn't work. For me, leader success is about creating a community, creating a, even at work, right? Creating a community and creating a open communications, right? A lot of people are afraid to ask questions because they don't want to rock the boat in projects. But the problem is if you don't ask questions and you're feeling bad about certain things, then you're just going to ruin that moment for the entire team. So I like that you say, if it doesn't work, then blame yourself as a leader. And if it works, don't take all the credit. Make sure you give credit for everybody. And I like that. It's because it motivates people to keep going, right? And I love that. I love elevating people because people do deserve to be elevated. Not
Yeah,
more often than not, they don't have a cheerleader. We don't have a cheerleader. I don't have a cheerleader other than my dogs and my kids, but I cheerlead other people in hopes that it puts a smile on their face, right? And like someone cared for me today. That's great. And I love that. And I can take that to my grave that I'll be somebody's cheerleader to do that, even if they don't belong in my team, so long as they're in there. And productive culture, I think to me, it's like the more you are nice to people, the more you care about people. You don't even have to ask them. They just do things for you because they know you
yeah,
got their back, right?
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
love that. Yeah, I've seen that and I feel that love. So, um, thank you for all that you do, Professor Rao. That's Dr. Nu. She is in Texas. She's a pharmacist. She's my dear sister who is also in the hounds of business with Mike and Level Up. April, working in teams raises our vibration just as we are doing here. Cultivate and radiate, co creating together. I love co creations, I love synergies. Ollie, we need a fantastic team to impact with individual superpowers. Yeah. So, Professor Rao, what are some of the soft skills in your list on your day to day conversations that you would advise somebody like myself or somebody who owns their own business to have a soft skill in their pocket? What kind of soft skills do you think that people need?
Okay, let me thank you for paraphrasing the things because I have challenge with my language because I speak from Indian accent, and I'm happy. I'm grateful to you that you are paraphrasing whatever I'm saying, and you are adding value to the conversation. I feel very happy and I feel very honored. One, secondly, despite having a health issues, you are sick for the last 2 to 3 days, but still you took time to you took time. Despite having health challenges, you honored the commitment to interview me. So I'm grateful to you. Two aspects I am grateful to you. First thing is, although you are sick, you made a promise, you promised and you honored the commitment. Second thing, you have paraphrased whatever I said by adding value and you with valuable ideas and inputs. Now, coming to the question, the list of soft skills are plenty. I can't tell all the list of soft skills, but I would like to talk briefly about emotional intelligence, which we have already discussed, which was started by Daniel Goleman, okay, in 1990 book, very well. And second thing, we should have adaptability, ability to adapt. And third, we should have empathy. Empathy means ability to step into the shoes of others. Then you should have creativity. You should have creative. You have to create something new. Okay. Again, it's different from innovation. Innovation means adding value to the existing one. That is innovation. So I'm talking about creativity. Then curiosity. You should have curiosity. So like this, the list is very long. I can't tell. And critical thinking. You should have critical thinking. That means ability to think critically and think through and add value and synthesize the things and keep moving forward. So like this, there is a list of soft skills we also have this communication skills. Uh, so, so these are all the things. collectively known as soft skills. So the list is very lengthy. I can't talk about. So I briefly talked about. So I forgot to share with you about hard skills. So we talk about soft skills. Soft skills are all about the skills, abilities, and traits related to your personality, attitude, and behavior. That's the basic definition of soft skills, which people don't talk about because they don't know understand what is soft skills. First of all, I am the first person in the world who has done PhD in soft skills. Okay, and I have published 10 books on soft skills alone. I published so many research papers on Emerald and various international journals. So soft skills are all about your personality, attitude, behavior. The second thing is hard skills. Hard skills are all about technical skills. I think which you have talked some time back. You have already you have explained about these hard skills. So we need to have both soft skills and hard skills. People succeed because of hard skills. People succeed because of soft skills, fail due to lack of hard skills. um, uh, these hard skills are nothing but technical skills. You should have both soft skills and hard skills. These both you should have it, and if required you can go for more of soft skills and less of technical skills, because when you are at the lower level you have to emphasize more on hard skills. When you come to the middle level you have to go for 50-50, 50% soft skills, 50% hard skills. When you go to senior level like C-suite level, you should have more of soft skills and less of hard skills. Hard skills means that's the technical skills. So as you go to the higher level, you don't do technical things. You'll be in the leadership position, and uh, you'll be able to lead with your soft skills. So we should emphasize both soft skills and hard skills. So judicious blend of both soft and hard skills are essential to succeed in all areas, in at irrespective of the levels of management. This is what I would like to talk about. Yeah.
I love that. My basically apologize. I have bulldogs. We need to make both to make it most things in business and life. That is so true. And I want to stop here and take that moment too. You're right. When you are a beginning worker, you need a lot of hard skills. You need a lot of technical skills, how to process this, how to do that, how to use Microsoft Word, how to use ChatGPT, how to use this. But, right? But when you actually are a leader, you're right. You are going to need more of your soft skills because you're not doing tasks anymore. You're managing people, and people are not machines,
Yeah.
right? People are
Yeah.
not machines. Well, I maybe 50 years from now, people will be robots. I don't know, but they're not human. Okay. Right. So
Yeah.
for me, you're right. When you are at the level of managing people, you need a lot of soft skills. Definitely your list, and I'm loving your list that I just put in:
Mm.
adaptability, emotional intelligence, empathy, creativity, and curiosity is something
Mm.
that I practice every day. I'm always
Mm.
curious. Yes.
Mm.
And please let us put that on our the list of all of your books and soft skills in our YouTube channel, so that
Mm.
people can actually. And you know what? If you give me the link, I'll put it on my. I'm actually, I don't know if I told you this, but I have an Amazon Global Influencer store. I'll put all of your books in there.
Okay.
I'll add
Very
them.
good. Very good.
Yeah. Um, I haven't done anything. I just added some podcasting things and things like that, but I will add your books in there because I think people need to realize the difference when you need hard skills and when you need soft skills. Most people think that I run my life with so many assistants, but I do everything on my own. I leverage my knowledge on technical skills to streamline everything. Then I up
My
my
goodness.
soft skills so I can continue my networking with people, right? So that's what I do on a daily. So thank you for saying that.
You are very brilliant. You are you are very brilliant, and you know how to communicate effectively. You know how to articulate your ideas and insights. It's amazing. Only challenge with me is my Indian accent, but content is very important.
Yeah,
Content is
no.
very important.
I can understand you. I love accent. accent. I love accent. I
But
can go
I
into
think
Filipino
I think
accent when I'm mad.
Spanish. I have seen your videos. You speak various languages.
Yeah. Yeah. I do
English,
speak Tagalog. I do
Spa-
speak Tagalog and Visayan. I used to speak 7 different languages, but I don't practice them anymore. So I need to practice some more. I love accent because I think people with accent is true to themselves. If you're able to understand what I'm saying, even with an accent, you're fine. Like that's what I'm like. You're fine. Exactly what I'm saying to you. You're okay. You can understand me, right? And people sometimes we do have that self things in our head, like, oh, maybe they don't get what I'm saying. Oh no, I get exactly what you're saying. You're fine. That's just who I am. I like to summarize in my head because I have ADHD so that I can get it, put it in my head, and then mesh it together and put it out. That's how I learn things.
Good, good. So this is the thing I have learned from, because you are a you are a very brilliant communicator. You know how to communicate well. You must know, you know how to paraphrase the things. So many things you are having, and which I think I'm not good at. Maybe because of my Indian accent. But I am mostly into books, and I am mostly into research. And I forgot to tell you, I had diversified experience. I was a soldier, then I was an entrepreneur, then I'm a strategist, then I was an educator, and I am an author. So like this, I traveled different areas in my life. Usually people stick to one particular area, but in my case, like, I'm jack of all trades and master of master of soft skills, maybe because of that.
I love it. No, because of your experiences, that is
Uh,
why you can do what you do. Because if you only have one experience, you only have one aspect that you can say, right? That's why most people
yeah.
who only a master of one, master of none, really at the end, because it's only one
Yeah,
thing,
master.
right? But when
Uh,
someone have that many variety of experiences, it's good. Like for me, I did construction, I did account management, I did banking, I did sales, I did finance, and then of
oh,
course I was a dean admin. I'm an educator, and I'm always a student, always. And I had
you're,
five
you're,
businesses.
you're a lifelong learner.
I am.
You are a lifelong learner. And let me share with you one more thing. I authored a book, Vision 2030, 1 million global leaders. I'm basically a passionate educator. Okay. And my vision is to build 1 million students as global leaders by 2030. So far, I have trained more than 50,000 students free of cost without any charges. Despite having financial challenges, still I have trained more than 50,000 students as global leaders, and I wanted to build 1 million students as global leaders by 2030. But because of this brain stroke health challenges 3 years back, my right portion of the body was totally paralyzed. But thank God that I recovered, but still I'm having health challenges with my right hand, and so lots of challenges. Life is a challenge, but we have to be very much resilient, and you have to move on about life, because life is a gift from God. You must avail this gift, and add value and make a difference in the lives of others.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. And that's why I love attracting people like you, because we need to work together to get our future to be different, at least a little bit different, right? There's 8 billion people. Obviously, we can't touch every 8 billion. But if we can just touch a sliver, the people who truly cares about changing the world and being a rebel with a cause, we can do it. We can do this world. It
I'm
might not take us
I'm
132
also
years.
I'm also rebel, but I
That's
slowed
right.
down because of the brain stroke.
That's right. You're a rebel with a cause. I
Just
am
good,
not
excellent.
stopping. Even though you're having your challenges, you're like,
Yes.
I'm writing.
Uh,
Oh,
uh,
oh my gosh.
really,
Morning.
I'm enjoying the conversation. I'm enjoying. Actually, I don't smile that much, but I'm smiling and laughing because of you, because
Oh,
we both are having a We are rebels with a cause.
That's right. We are rebel with a cause. My sister from
Oh,
Oregon, she was just here. She actually, I thought you were flying. Oh, you just touched down. Okay, she's in Oregon. I know everybody in this conversation. I know exactly where they're at, and I'm like, hey, where aren't you flying? I know I'm like the hub for gossip over here. I know where everybody else is. But I'm
oh.
glad that you smile. You have a beautiful smile, Professor Rao. Keep smiling. I love that.
Thank
You're
you. Thank you. Thank
inspiration
you.
to people. Your health challenges, financial challenges, and all your challenges you're going through, you still put a smile. I love that. Thank you for that. But before we end our conversation, I want to ask you this
Uh,
question. If this is your last
uh,
day today on this earth, what would be your parting
uh.
message to your current and future families in terms of living life, legacy, and impact?
So this question is unexpected, but still I would respond. Uh, I will share a couple of messages. Be ambitious, not over ambitious. One. Second thing, a bird can't fly with one wing. A bird should have two wings to fly. That means both women and men have to collaborate to lead from the front. This is the second message. Third thing is emphasize humanity, emphasize empathy, and make a difference in the lives of others. Life is an opportunity, life is a gift. Remember, you are gifted with a limited span on this beautiful planet. So, identify the important challenges, work on them, and make a difference in the lives of others.
I love that. You are thinking about teamwork at that moment. You're not actually thinking about yourself. You're thinking about teamwork. I love that. Thank you so much. Your
So,
future generations of your line will be super proud of you. I'm super proud of you to call you my friend.
we
And
both,
I'm
we
super
both,
proud that I can make
we
you
both
smile.
we both are part of the journey, and
Yeah,
yeah, we both are rebels with a cause. First
that's
point.
right. I love it.
I keep smiling whenever you say I was also a rebel, but I slowed down. Okay, so the thing is. Uh, okay, again, I would like to share with the thing. I appreciate your commitment, and people say promise. I say commitment. You made a commitment. Maybe 1 month or 2 months or 6 months back. I don't know, but 2 days back you had some. You were sick, but still you honored the commitment. That shows your commitment, and I admire your commitment. One.
I don't
Uh,
yeah, once I commit to something, I have to be in the emergency room dying
yes,
before I stop my commitment. Like
yes,
that's
yes.
how I am. I would be like
That
dragging before I
yeah,
stop,
no, no,
right?
no, 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 no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I had a problem, but still I'm moving
Yeah.
forward. That's one thing. Second thing, what I learned is take away from this is that you know how to articulate your ideas and insights too. And since English is not my native language, I speak from our Indian language, Telugu. I speak with you on English. So you paraphrased the things and made things very easy, and so that you made our conversation at the global level, so that an average person can listen, understand, and appreciate. So these are all the things I like. Above all, you are very beautiful. Thank you.
I love it. I love it. I know it's my teacher's mode. My teacher's mode kicks in. I'm like, okay, so you mean to say is, and I always want to elevate your message. Whoever is in front of me, you're here as the king of the day so that my network can get to know who is Professor Rao and
Mm.
what do you do for our community. I'm going to tell you what. I've been doing this live probably for about a year. I've been doing my podcast for almost, it's already been 2 years. And I don't invite people. I know that sounds bad, huh? But I don't really invite people in my show for vanity measures just
No.
because you're here. I invite people because you have something to say that helps our community, that
Yeah.
helps people learn to do differently.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily better because your thoughts and my thoughts might be different, but just
Mm.
think differently. If I can move someone's thoughts to think differently, I'm
Mm.
happy. I'm satisfied, right? So
Mm.
I really appreciate your time spent with me. You can't take that back to, 1 hour. And you spent it with me this morning, this evening in India. I appreciate you so much.
There is one thing: time and tide waits for none. Time and tide waits for none. See, because I am very much conscious about time management. I publish research papers on time management. Even entrepreneur magazine also published an article on time management. So if we waste 1 second, 1 minute of our time, that means that won't come back. Time will never come back. So we must know how to utilize our time judiciously, productively, and creatively, so that you enjoy the journey, I enjoy the journey, and the entire world enjoys our journey. And whatever is recorded, it will be there forever. It's a gift for me, and I'm grateful to you for giving me this wonderful opportunity.
This won't be the first, Doctor. I mean,
No, no,
Professor Rao. This won't be the first.
this
I love
journey
this
will continue.
conversation.
This journey will continue. Okay, this is just the beginning, I feel. Okay,
It
so
is.
we'll have many more things to come, many more things to do. I think I also sent an article for publishing, in case if it is suitable, it can be published. So I think I sent you a couple of articles to publish, because I am basically a writer. So let us see, in case if you find it suitable, then you can publish my articles, whatever you feel appropriate, depending upon your convenience and time constraints, space constraints, all those things you have to look at it. Then you may consider my article also.
No problem. Well, thank you so much for being here today, Professor Rao. I appreciate you. I will see you soon and I will definitely talk to you. Bye,
Sure, sure. We'll
everybody.
get back. Thank you.
Yeah.
With gratitude. With gratitude. Bye. Bye.
All right. That was amazing, guys. That was amazing conversation. 700 of you is still here. Thank you so much, even though we already ended our show. Ollie, my heart is always with you, bro. We cannot recycle our time. No, we can't. We just have to be doing that. I think I just broke my fever. I have a fever right now. So I'm like, oh, I'm kind of hot. And I think I just broke my fever while I'm talking. So this is great. And I'm a little stuffy, but Earth Mama, Jackie, as far as audio quality, there is a link on my Level Up Academy. There is a link pinned to the top about my global influencer account for Amazon. So I'm posting everything that I use for podcasting, for everything in Amazon. I'm going to ask Professor Rao for all the links to his books. So I'm going to add it to my global influencer book. Tomorrow, I have it. I'm telling you, I've been like super sick for the last 2 weekends. I mean, for the last 2 days. It's the third day now. I'm having fever every day, but tomorrow's show, I actually haven't posted it yet, but I'm hoping that Jen Lin will be able to join me because we are posting our magazine. These are 10 soul hearted people. I cannot wait. This is our second edition, and you will see. She did an amazing I do the write up, and she is doing all of the design. So she's a magazine designer, and I do the write up for everybody. So the magazine will come out by the end of this week. So you'll see it online, and physical copy will be coming to you if you are in United States and Canada. All right. Love you guys. Bye, everybody. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same channel, 9 a.m. PST. Bye.